Welcome to episode 1521 of the Multifamily Collective. So today I want to talk about balance, and I have a different perspectives, potentially somewhat unpopular perspective or debatable perspective on the word balance or the phrase work-life balance. And I think to set context, I think that you go through seasons of life. So let's say when you enter into the work world, whether you do it at 18, 16, 17, 18, you do it at 22, 23, 24 on the heels of college, or you work the entire time through college, doesn't matter. Whenever you start, suffice it to say, you're highly likely to be single and you don't have a lot of responsibility. And or if you do, you don't have responsibilities that extends to children and other things that do take time, real commitment. So if you think about it in that context, right, for the first, let's say sometime between 17 and 30, plus or minus, people are getting married at a later age these days. So if you think about it in that context, and you think about it in a broader way, work-life balance, in my head, you might invest a tremendous amount of time, an extraordinary amount of time on the front side, so that when you become or when you age to, say, your early 30s, or let's say 30 and beyond, that sort of second season of your life as it relates to work, you may back off a little bit as it relates to the effort that you're putting in on the front side in the first 10 years plus minus. And then in the latter years, that time commitment might shift even more dramatically to the downside. In other words, you're not investing as many hours or as many challenging hours that you are here in the front side, or even a little bit in the middle. So I look at work-life balance over a very long timeline. It's not work-life balance every single day of the week. It's not work-life balance monthly or even annually. I look at work-life balance in maybe a decade kind of time frame. And to the extent that you've invested a lot in the early innings to get more back in the middle or at the end, if you look at that over a long bit of time, the work-life balance probably looks like this, right? Even though the bigger investment is here on the front side. So I wonder what it looks like for you. Does work-life balance look like something that is like this all the time, or is it a bigger investment on the front side when you are single and don't have as many responsibilities as someone that might be married with children, or other circumstances that are akin to being married or being married with children? So my question is, what does work-life balance look like for you, or how do you define it? Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.